Good morning. Sorry about the weather, but it's the UK this winter. This is a review of our Vauxhall Insignia 1.82 litre M25 model. Now they did various variations of this car, but the M25 model was sold by dealers within 5 miles of the M25. And what they had that was different to the other Zafiras of the time of the base model was it got front parking sensors, it got the 17-inch alloy wheels, it got the privacy glass, it got a full-size spare wheel, and it got climate control. Just to show you, the mirrors on this are folding, but they are not electric. The engine on this is a 1.8 litre engine producing 120 brake horsepower. It has a version of variable timing. It has a top speed of 116 miles per hour in this car and 0 to 60 in 11.1 seconds. The car has a 14-gallon fuel tank, and doing mainly urban driving we get 360 miles to a tank full. Now we've had this car new since 2014 and it still has the original battery in it, and it has not even been back for a trim clip. It is possibly the slowest Zafira in the range. However, it does what it does what it says on the can. Okay, I'll show you the controls on this. It's fairly basic. Climate control is that, and you move the control up and down for the temperature of the car, which you can see. So I put it on hot, it comes out, put it on cold, low, it goes, put it on 20. That is recirc. This is fan speed, and the way you can see where you can adjust, you can adjust where the air goes. So on this you can see that's auto climate. You can have it manually on you from the face vents and screen, face vents and feet, and all three, and then back to auto. And sorry, this is a fan speed here you can alter. See here, this button here, what that does is it puts the fan full speed on the windscreen for demisting. That is the demister. Now we get to the controls here, and we have the phone there, and there you go, phone book, call list, Bluetooth for connecting the phone, all simple stuff. Go to music, and all you have is a CD and the radio. You can then get, you've got a tuner there, media there, no CD. Auxiliary, you have an auxiliary socket that you can plug an iPod into. However, you have no control over your iPod through this system. You can see the tuner going through everything there, quite simple. You then go through to settings, and you can go up and down, system, okay, time and date, language, units, contrast, day and night. You can go through there, which is quite simple. Hit return. We go through to settings again. We're on settings. So we've got the on-board world computer here. You can tell how much I use this, and you can check your mileage. Now I think we paid about £25. It was already on it, and we had to have it activated on the car. Settings again. Audio, okay. Fader. You can adjust how the sound is around the car. And you can see there, I'm going backwards and forwards. Balance, you can alter that. Sound off, we don't want to do that. Sound rock, so you can change what different sounds you have. Classic, jazz, disco, rock. You can choose what sounds you have on the car.
Never happened. It was dedicated to the victims of Kosovo at the time.
And you can see, it really, there's quite a bit you can do with it. I don't know all of it, but it's quite a bit you can do. CD goes in there, sound you see I've just done, balance, bass, treble, I've got rock on there, Simple stuff. BC is the onboard computer. You have a timer, so you can time, well, not a lap timer, that's for sure, but to time how long it takes you to get somewhere. We move up, central locking, red says the car's locked. Here, front parking sensors activated, and here you have the face vents. Now, I haven't been as slick as I could be because a lot of the stuff we just haven't used. RDS radio there. You can have here 1, 2, 3, 4 and choose your radio stations. It's not bad, but it is dated. However, as I've said, you can plug through a jack plug, which is down here under the gear lever somewhere, and you can just down here near the coin tray, if you can see that maybe where my hand's pointing. You've got a jack plug, and you can plug a iPod in, and you can play your music. Point to note: this car only has electric windows in the front. The mirrors are electrically operated for setting, but they are not heated mirrors, and as I shown on the at the intro, to fold them you have to do it by hand. Thank you for watching. Here is the driver's door, electric windows left and right. If you've got a car with electric windows at the back, they're here. To adjust the door mirrors, to do the passenger mirror, you press left and you adjust it with this. To adjust the driver's door mirror, you press it with that and adjust that, and that is a neutral position. And that is how the driver's door controls work. I'm going to zoom in here. I've just shown it as a wide angle view so you can see where it is. Now on this car you can adjust the height of the lights here, so you press a button and you can adjust the height of the lights. You push this out and you can adjust the dash lights. That is the rear fog lights, and the lights aren't automatic, and you can hear you leave them on, you get a warning buzzer. But the surprising thing is on a car like this, the way you can adjust the height of the headlights. That's pretty cool. Thank you. Okay, we're going to go for a drive in this. And as I've said, it's 120 brake horsepower with a 1.8 litre engine. And we're going to try and show you various roads as we're going along. Now it has 7 seats in this car, which are really clever. I've done a video on those. I'm going to add this to the description, and here we go. It tells you when to shift. I don't know if you can see the green light, but it tells me the best place to shift. It's got a 5-speed gearbox, and as I previously said, it's 0 to 60 in 11.2 seconds and a top speed of 116. Now what you can do with this, when you're using the indicator stalk, is if you just tap it once without putting it on. It's quite a clever idea. If I just tap it, it will turn itself off. Actually, I've done it too much, but if I just tap it now, it turns itself off. So it just gives you, if you just want to give a short duration indication of where you're going, and hopefully you can see that this road is not that good. However, the ride in this is very, very good. And the roads around the Gatwick area are not good at all. So what we're going to do, we're doing well within the speed limits. And here we go. This car has power steering. The power steering is not light like a Jaguar car. All the time it feels like a non-power steering car on the move, and I'll welly it now just to show you what it goes like. Remember, it's only 120 brake horsepower, and there we go. 5th gear, you can see it's fine. climate on, get me demisted, a bit of fan, there we go, and you can see that with the air conditioning, the climate demist really quickly. Going to take you for a short run down the motorway just to demonstrate. It's a bit hot, I want it on 20. What I do like on this is the wipers, the way they go from the centre, both of them out. Now, this car has a 14 imperial gallon fuel tank. I don't know what that is in America, American gallons. However, this car was never sold in America, not even under a different name like the Insignia is a Buick Regal. It's got a nice gearbox, nice and easy. Out we go. And you can see, even though the figures, the acceleration figures 11.2, you look and think, well, it's undrivable. Well, I should better keep my speed limit down, to be honest, otherwise I'll be undrivable. But no issues whatsoever. Now, this car, we get 360 miles to a tank full, and it's got a 14 gallon tank. If I'm repeating myself, I apologise. So it's very good on fuel. What it will do on a journey, we don't know. Now, Insignia 1.8 V F-Type is a no-brainer. But what is nice is this is the climate control. It really is nice, and it works really efficiently. There was a recall for this model that had air conditioning. They had to have a switch changed, I believe, because of fire issues. However, the recall should have been done if you're looking at a car that just has air conditioning. And here we go, let's go, let's see what and I'm just going to demonstrate the acceleration here. And you can see, look, it's not the fastest car in the world, and handling. And you can see it's fine. Let's get out on the motorway. Now, what this M25 model does have is it has cruise control. And there you go, the green light is on and it's on cruise. All you do is press a button on the left hand control stalk at the bottom, and the cruise is set. There we go. Cruise is set 59 miles per hour, and you get a green light come on, a cruise sign. Unfortunately, you do not get an amber light like you do on some other cars. Let's put the wipers on. We'll come off here. The wipers, there's no clicking on them when you use the levers to switch them on. You just move it up and up and up to the speed, and down and down and down to where you want them to be. There is no reassuring click, not the end of the world. It doesn't take much figuring out. And you can hear what it's like on a motorway. I'm talking a far quieter voice, and you can hear cruise control on, 60 miles per hour. Now, I'm not sure which of these models turn the cruise off. I'm not sure which of these models have the cruise control. However, the M25 models all do. And the way I suggest you tell if a car is an M25 model is by the wheels, because I've never seen this type of wheel on another Vauxhall Zafira. So whether they all have cruise or just this model, I do not know. And here we go. So you've got motorway, you've had motorway out of me. I'm going to now take you down an awful country road so you can, it gives you a full idea, because statement of fact, seeing me drive this car down a smooth road and saying how it's wonderful, I don't believe is helpful to man or beast, in my opinion. So we've done a B road, we've done a motorway, and I'm now going to take you down an absolutely awful country road, and I think they should be it. I think I've covered them all. Obviously I'm not going to take it to top speed or over 75, 80 miles per hour, because cameras are everywhere. You know, gearbox is very, very nice. It's very, I would describe it as being very accurate, but not like a rifle bolt, if that makes sense. It's very, very smooth, very easy to engage. Go through puddles. There you go, doesn't even move. Okay, so I'm now going to go down an absolutely awful country road to give you an idea of what this vehicle is like. No, my luck, they're putting, now you can see it go rattling around. Actually, they've relaid the damn road. It's been a while since I've been down here. But it's still not what I would call the smooth road. It's telling me to shift up, so I put it in fifth. Actually, it's fourth really. But this is not a good road actually, coming over. There you go. And you can see it's really, really smooth. And here you can see the cyclists hogging the road. Are they going to move over for me? Probably no, yes they will. They will. Well, that's good of them. Thing is, there's not really enough room for me to go through. Oh, so it's here. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There you go. I mean, if all cyclists behave like that, they would not. People would not be anti-cyclists. They're in the road there. They saw me. They heard me. They moved. They moved across. They waved me on. If all cyclists were like this, it would be a lot better place. And anyway, here we are going down this country road. So you really get an idea of what this is all about, this car. Obviously I'm not going to take you off-road because it's not an off-road car, but here we go. Fourth gear, 40 miles per hour up a hill. So don't be put off for buying one of these because it's 11.2 and 120 brake horsepower. Because it runs absolutely fine. Now I've had it with 7 people in it, and yes, it does take a little while to get going, but once you're up to speed with cruise control on the motorway at 70 miles per hour, it's absolutely fine. I'll just drop down and show you the acceleration one more time before we hit the 30. Here we are, hit the brakes. 30 miles an hour, and there we go. enjoyed this little review of this car, and I hope I've covered all the road conditions that give you an idea of what it's all about. Now, I do believe there was a 140 brake horsepower engine I've just had, but not on the M25 model. Please remember, this is the M25 model that was sold by dealers within 5 miles of the M25. And I believe the best way to tell what an M25 model is, obviously you've seen what this has and I've been through it, but from the outside, there you go, bad bump there, is the alloy wheels, because I've never seen this type of wheel, alloy wheel, on another Vauxhall Zafira. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed seeing this car being driven. And as I've said, one more thing, the seats are 7-seaters. I will attach the link in the description showing you a full description how to operate the seats in this vehicle. Again, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.